What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in from my mini account on the Asia server, and this is the continuation of my mini series. We are on day 9 now, so there wasn't that much happening in the past 4 days, and I was kind of bogged down with festive stuffs and family visits and whatnot, so didn't have that much time to play, but still we made some progress, so let's check what we all achieved. One thing is, if you haven't checked it yet and you are watching this more or less real time, um, the Agio 2019 event has started. Basically, every day you need to do a single special item summon, and you will, once you click claim here afterwards, you will receive a 10+1 special item summon. And if you have done all the 5 ones on day 6, you will receive this. So a special summon, which is 5k. I figured I would just hoard these things until that happens. We should also get some extra stuff for New Year, which they said where you can use your coin if you still have it back from last year. So just hoarding till then. Got a bunch of these, got this, got some rubies, and we will just all pull it that time and see if we get anything good. Now the other thing that I forgot the other time was that we have unlocked class buffs, and so this is enabling us to make our heroes a little bit stronger. Obviously we have very few heroes, so not that much of a bonus yet, but we can, because we are very stacked on mechanics, we have like 3 right now and all are being transcended up, so we are gaining quite a bit of extra points on that one, while the others are a little bit left behind. Most classes scale well with attack, even priests, and the only class where I take HP is really just knights. Everyone else is all damage built. So yeah, it's a good thing to have that many characters built in the same class. If I had a guild, I would also consider starting to farm for Heinous at this point, for using her the guild war points just to get her. She is pretty good at endgame stuff, like you can do Sky Trial with her. She probably works in the Royal Underground Labyrinth, um, and also on Vel'Khazar, so she's actually a good investment if you need a new NPC hero. She can do pretty good damage. Now on the hero end, of course, progress has slowed down a little bit. Pansi has just hit level 90. The others are a bit behind, especially these guys who didn't get any love so far. And we have received the Celine along with her unique weapon and Miriam as well. So steadily we are upgrading these guys. Pansi is of course tier 5 now, or transcended 5 with level 90, and she has her unique weapon and treasure, which this enabled us to clear the special dungeon for her, which is available for a couple days longer. So we can do this on easy mode now, farm ourselves 30 of these every time. I think we might make it to the final weapon. Yeah, I think that's still open, because today we should get those fragments. It's still, how long? It's 9 days. Yeah, we can even farm it for a while, so that should be fine. We did some world bossing, but of course our damage was pretty low. What else did we do? We cleared tower up to this boss. I think we could beat this one if we changed out Cecilia for Miru and just CC'd the boss. I haven't really bothered with it due to time constraints, just farmed away my artifacts. We should definitely look into using our cubes. We have 13 of these, so that's 50 runs. Probably takes an hour or so to clear. And we have our loot booster. We really do suck in the artifacts department. We have like nothing, only the masks, and we had 0 luck with the pulls, so that's definitely not helping us. That's why I also invested in getting this one. This works fairly well for Cecilia, because she has very long cooldowns, and if she hits a CC somewhere along the way, then it helps her greatly to reduce that. Also needed to get her like this one, which has terrible stats, but is a tier 8 with 2 stars and has lifesteal on it, because at these higher stages, Frey's real weakness is coming out, that she cannot do AoE healing. She only heals a single target really, and that's where she is not really being able to keep the team alive, which is especially true in the chapter 8. Yeah, that's chapter 8, where there is a lot of AoE damage just from the stages. There is like constant fire damage. We should make more progress here. It's just currently, and also go back and do some stages where we sometimes lost one character. We should get all the stars for the rubies and the random unique treasure, although the chances of getting something good are pretty low. But yeah, so we are working on this. It's just we are really stamina limited right now. In parts thanks to this troublesome wishbox event, um, which takes 20 runs each day to max out, and each of them is 100 stamina. Takes forever because our team is still pretty weak against level 90 enemies, and this round actually sometimes wrecks us when we are running auto, and this is only something you can do on auto. But yeah, that's 2000 stamina down the drain, and we would also need to do some dragon farming. When I'm running hot time, I like to still farm a bit of XP um, in one of the boss stages. Usually it's chapter 7, the XP stage. So yeah, it's a bit stamina constrained. Blah. We still have these potions which we could use, but not bothering. Maybe we keep it for some future event if we ever need it. If this was a serious account, I wouldn't be burning it all, but this is something we might do combined with the loot booster. Hopefully we get ourselves something good. We have some reforged to get some senses. Yeah, we used up all our keys to max out skills. Got almost there with Frey. Cecilia is done. Pansi needs a little bit more. We worked on Claws. Now, one of the reasons I picked up Claws or didn't switch him to Philip was his slow, because that makes him really good on dragons. And then I realized that I've been running him without actually upgrading the skill to have the slow built into it. So he wasn't slowing the dragons. Still, we were like clearing tier 7 dragons, but yeah, stupid me. So this is something to keep an eye out for, that you should always check if the skill that you want to have actually is linked to the um, upgrade 3 of the skill or somewhere there, because otherwise you might be surprised what you are missing out on. We have farmed gear, but tier 7 of course doesn't drop too many good stats, or it's more like you need to be really lucky to get good items. We haven't really had much luck at all, but we do have a very full inventory now, and it's something we need to work on. Decrease the numbers of things that we are hoarding so we can farm more easily. Naturally we could just dispatch, but that's less good on the flask which we are filling now with Pansi, and also that means stamina lost if you lose a battle, and we do not have that much free stamina now, so there is that. Along the way we have been clearing all the side missions. Basically we only have the battle ones now and some of the heroes to transcend and level up. These will be coming along shortly, but we did max out the items. Some story we can do that yet, and we have done everything here. So basically we have most of the free stuff that the game is throwing at us. The rest is actual farming, so looking into that. And yeah, basically this is the state of the account. As said, things are slowing down a bit. We are waiting on the events to finish, just hoarding a little and then opening everything at once. Maybe that will be interesting to see if we get something good. From now, Pansi is starting to fill up flasks, and we still have quite a few actually filled up. So if we wanted to rush a character or two, we could do that. At this point, I would probably just keep it for Lavriel when we receive her in, well, probably like 2 weeks time or so. Yeah, yeah. So does she get to 400 almost? So yeah, she's like 1/3 of the way now. I would say about 2 more weeks until she's done, and then we might flask her up. And yeah, that's the status of the account right now. Of course, the best buff we could get would be a guild right now, but as said, I'm not doing that just yet, or probably not at all, since I'm not planning to keep playing the account itself for too long. It's just KR itself is a really time-consuming game, and it's better not to push yourself too much, otherwise you will just burn out. So yeah, that's how it goes now. Slow grind, getting things maxed, and then working up, increasing the power of our favorite heroes, picking up more support units, more variety of DPS units, and then being able to get better results. I did go into PvP and played some League of Honor. It was extremely painful. I don't even want to mention it too much. I I really wonder how new players do get into PvP in this game, because the lack of artifacts, the lack of PvP heroes really makes it a nightmare just to go up against a lot of comps. And even in the lower brackets, you can run into full Transcendence 5 heroes. So having played for a week or so, you will not be having a terribly high um, win rate unless you already start throwing money and resources into a PvP team, which is, well, I mean, if you can afford it, you can do it, but I wouldn't necessarily do that for a game that I've only played for a week or so. So yeah, we'll keep going, keep improving our heroes, and then um, hopefully be able to clear chapter 8 and then get into 9. We do need definitely better leveled and transcended heroes to get into 9, but maybe we can finish 8. We'll see about that. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Cloudie out for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.